America in the 1600s. A land of vast wilderness, native civilizations, and the earliest seeds of European settlement. But which cities actually existed back then? How did they shape early American life, and what have they become today? Let's take a journey back to the 17th century, to discover the oldest cities in what would become the United States of America. While indigenous civilizations had long built communities here, the 1600s marked the beginning of sustained European colonization. Spanish, English, Dutch, and French powers all carved out their territories, laying the foundations of cities that still stand today. Though technically predating the 17th century, St. Augustine in Florida was the first permanent European settlement in the US, founded by the Spanish in 1565. By the 1600s, it was a fortified hub defending Spain's claim to the southeast. Today, it's a charming historic city, drawing tourists with its colonial architecture and haunted lore. Next up, Jamestown. Established in 1607 by the English, it was the first successful English colony. Though disease and conflict nearly wiped it out, Jamestown laid the foundation for what would become Virginia. Today, the original site is an archaeological landmark, while nearby Williamsburg carries the colonial torch as a living history museum. Though not in the US, Quebec City was a 17th century gem of French North America, and played a huge role in the continent's history. Far to the west, Santa Fe was founded by the Spanish in 1610, becoming the capital of New Mexico. It was a center for Spanish missionary activity, and trade with Native American tribes. Today, Santa Fe is known for its vibrant arts scene and rich mix of Native, Hispanic, and Anglo cultures. Founded by the Pilgrims in 1620, Plymouth was a religious haven and one of the earliest successful English colonies in the Northeast. Don't confuse with Plymouth Car, as the Plymouth Car brand was created by the Chrysler Corporation and later by its successor Daimler Chrysler. While the car brand name does share a name with the town, the brand's origins are not directly related to the town of Plymouth. Today, it's a small town with a big legacy, especially around Thanksgiving, when history buffs flock to see where it all began. Did you know New York City began as New Amsterdam? Established by the Dutch in 1625, it was a trade-centric outpost on Manhattan Island. The British captured it in 1664 and renamed it New York. Today, of course, it's the largest city in the USA, global capital of culture, finance, and diversity. Founded in 1630 by Puritans, Boston quickly became a hub for religion, education, and political thought. By the late 1600s, it was already among the most important cities in colonial America. Today, Boston thrives as a center of innovation, history, and higher learning. Another Dutch city, Albany, began as Fort Nassau in 1614. It served as a key for trading post. Today, it's the capital of New York State, preserving its heritage while serving modern political and educational roles. These cities were more than just outposts, they were cultural battlegrounds, centers of commerce, and homes to complex interactions between settlers and indigenous peoples. They reflect the layered story of America, a blend of ambition, struggle, and survival. Today, many of these 17th century cities have either become bustling metropolises or preserved gems of history. Their architecture, street names, and local traditions still whisper the tales of those early days. So the next time you walk through the cobblestone streets of Boston or marvel at New York's towering skyline, remember, it all started with a few bold settlements in the 1600s. And they're still shaping America today. Subscribe for more history and travel stories. Let's uncover the past together.